Welcome to Biased Business, Episode 3, Part 3 to the 3-part series I've made, making a tier list of all the starter Pokemon from Gen 1 to Gen 9. We're at the final evolutions, people. But we're not just going to be doing the final evolutions here. We're going to be doing all their unique forms, since not every single starter has a final evolution. Every single final evolution starter has a unique form. I saw no reason to make a part 4 for those things. Otherwise, Charizard and all those other ones that got the unique forms would just be getting a whole new video to themselves, and I'd rather not do that really at the moment. If I wanted to make random videos about specific Pokemon, I would actually just make videos around singular Pokemon. But anyway, let's get started with the Jojo Duck. The Jojo Duck can go there. Nope. The Dancing Jojo Duck is going in D tier. I do not like this thing. It ruined Quaxley for me. It was the Pokemon I chose in my starter, mainly because of the fact for a couple friends of mine have a system where whoever chose the starter of the three choices, we can't choose that one. So I got stuck with the water starter since the other two chose fire and grass. And Quaxley was cute at first until it turned into that thing. Well, honestly, its mid-stage worried me quite a bit. It was a really derpy mid-stage already, so that concerned me quite a bit already. And then when it evolved again, my fears were coming true. I was not too pleased with what I am looking at. But anyway, the Jojo Duck goes into D tier. Moving on, we will not be changing its position. It will not be going up any time soon. It stays in there for a very good reason. I do not like it. Meganium. I actually really like Meganium, and it is going into S tier. Meganium is a great final evolution for the Chikorita line, and it deserves to be an S tier. For Alligator, personally speaking, I think Croconaw cooler, so for Alligator it gets tucked down to A tier. Croconaw, honestly, is the better it's better evolution overall, and if it went more for that caveman look instead of the derpy crocodile with the funky looking hands, I probably would have liked for Alligator even more, because he doesn't really look ferocious. Is it? For Alligator. I don't know what the fur. He's not got any fur on him, so maybe it's ferocious, but that's not even a word. Eh, I don't know what it's based. The naming convention for it is, so it's just going into A just simply for the fact of the matter is, Croconaw is a better evolution, and it looks funky, unlike this thing, which is cool looking, but it loses its cool caveman factor, and I don't really appreciate that. It looks like it lost all its brain cells in this evolution. And then we got Gigantamax Charizard. Okay, I can't help it. Gigantamax Charizard's at least getting B tier. Sorry, I may think Charizard's overrated, but Gigantamax Charizard is actually a really cool looking form. I'll give it that. It is really cool looking. Now, do I like the giant Pokemon gimmick from Gen 8? No, I think it's stupid, and they should have just done Mega Evolutions and given Charizard another Mega if they were going to give him a Gigantamax form. But no, we got Gigantamax Charizard, and it looks cool, so I have to accept it. Mega Blastoise, the turtle with an extra cannon. Yeah, he's getting S tier from the pure fact of that mega energy that he's got from having that extra cannon. He's going to send his opponents 3 times as far away. Chestnut's final evolution can go into C. I don't really care for it still, but I do not find it sickening to my stomach enough to put it down with the poor duck. Torterra looks bloody awesome. He deserves A to S tier personally, so I'm going to be gracious and give it S tier. Because the rest of this line, I've openly put it down below as reject Bulbasaur line, or at least discount Bulbasaur line. And I do admit, I still think the Torterra is slightly a Venusaur, a discount Venusaur, but they went a different route with this, and also Torterra is a different dual type, so that makes him even better overall. And if I was a grass type Pokemon trainer more often than not, I'd probably use him more often. But I'm not normally. The boy in the swamp boy himself. It's Swampert! And a perfect free stage evolution line, and he is still beautiful as the first stage we met him at. He is still amazing. Swampert still looks great. He gets S tier purely for the fact he still looks amazing. And his evolution line did not disappoint me one bit ever when playing and using it. Here comes the boy who helped me beat Fire Red. Venusaur! There we go. The Bulbasaur line has all been in S tier. Purely because of the fact Bulbasaur is the best starter in Kanto. Fight me on it. I'll quite happily argue about this. Bulbasaur is the best starter in Kanto. He assists in the first two gyms, plus if you overlevel him to hell and back, he's tanky as hell. Making him very useful in the future gyms, even if he isn't got the type advantages over the first two gyms. Greninja, my boy, the Frog Ninja, the only good Carlos Final Evolution. He can go above Meganium, because he actually looks really, really cool. And I also really like Greninja, so that's also another thing. So he can go there. He can stay there. I'm quite happy for him to live there. Mega Swampert. I'm gonna give him S tier. He's just chonkier now. I like it. He's more bulky, and he's got his frill things also look neater. I personally don't think he's better than normal Swampert, but that may be because of the fact he's just a bit too bulky, personally. Slim him down slightly and maybe make his body a bit more not like a ball, and we'd probably get a better Mega Evolution overall, in my opinion. But he still gets S tier from the fact of the matter is, he still does not fail at the fact he's a good follow-up to normal Swampert, so he gets S tier for that. And then we got the regional evolution for Decidueye, I believe the name of the Sun and Moon games. I couldn't remember the region, so I'm just going to call him the Sun and Moon starter. The Hisuian regional variant. You can go and be. I am sorry, the funky hat, I do not care for. I do not care for that evolution one bit. It can go there. It can hide there, for all I care. And then next we got Incineroar, who earns A tier for breaking the cycle once and for... Well, not breaking it once and for all, but permanently stopping it from happening for at least a while. I don't remember whether or not... whatever Raboot's evolution is a firefighting. But I do think the curse has been lifted anyway from Gen 6 onwards. I do admit I don't like Gen 6's final Firestarter evolution, but both it and Incineroar did break the curse, so I have to give them a bit of slack there. Plus, Incineroar just looks bloody awesome, especially with his Z-move. Yeah, Z-move. That's what it's called. I couldn't remember for the life of me what they were called, because I barely ever used it. I mainly just took advantage of Mega Evolution once I got to the post-game when I can use it. And we got Ash Greninja from the Pokemon anime. He goes S tier as well. Ash Greninja looks bloody amazing, and I will not have him be anywhere lower than S tier. He is going S tier, simple as that. Gigantamax Blastoise can go B. Actually, it can go A tier. I don't like it as much as Mega Blastoise, but he also isn't something I despise or have a great distaste for, so he can go into A. Normal Charizard, C, overrated as hell still. And I may like Gigantamax Charizard, but I still find Charizard decently overrated overall. Blastoise can go in normal S tier. Normal Blastoise can go in S tier as well. Just above normal Mega Blastoise. Mainly because the fact is, I like normal Blastoise, and I like Mega Blastoise a lot. They're both awesome, and overall, even though Wartortle to Blastoise really doesn't make much sense in the evolution scheme of it all, I'm quite happy to put Blastoise in S tier because my canon turtle is awesome. Plus, Gary's Blastoise bloody rocked, and I can't help but put him in S tier purely for that epic fight it had with Ash's Charizard in the Johto League. Delphox is going into, I believe it's Delphox? Either way, Delphox is going to D. And I think everyone understands why. And if they don't, that's not my problem. It is going into D. Pure and simple. Ooh, Mega Charizard Y. I'm going to put him in A tier. I like Mega Charizard Y. It's a great design. I definitely like the other Mega Charizard a lot more, but Mega Charizard Y is a great upgrade to what we got with Normal Charizard, leading to it being an overall better Pokemon. Gigantamax Venusaur. Funky as hell, but he's going in A tier. I like it, but the flower hat has just gotten too big. It has gotten too big. I am sorry, Venusaur. You look awesome. You look bloody awesome. But your hat is too big and I cannot accept it. So you get put down a layer. And then we got Skeledirge. He's going straight in S tier. Go Skeledirge. You get S tier right out of the back. My boy, Fuecoco, and then Crocola, or what was it called again? Oh, for God's sake! I literally looked it up yesterday. Evolution. Crocalaw. There we are. And to Skeledirge. Perfect, and the fact that the little sombrero was really a nest to give the little baby bird thing to be born when it evolves, it's so cute. So awesome. And I really like the concept of a singing alligator Pokemon. So, plus it's a fire type. It's a fire and ghost type. That's a bloody sick two typings. So I cannot help but put him in there purely for those reasons. Empoleon gets S tier as well because he is a great final evolution to Piplup. Yeah, I'm going to put him above normal Greninja, mainly because I just like Gen 4 so much. He's high as hell, so I'm going to put him in A tier. I love the Ghost Fire type here as well, but he looks derpy as all hell. So I prefer normal Typhlosion overall for the fact of how derpy this Typhlosion looks. Blaziken, you were a cursed creature. You were going down into B tier. Not too cursed, you just caused the plague upon the Pokemon community of not being able to not have a fire starter with a fire fighting at the end for a couple years. And then we got the S-Class Charizard Mega. You're going straight into S tier and you're going right in front of Empoleon. Love Mega Charizard X, mainly for the Pokemon Origins anime, which was only like 4 episodes long, but it retold the story of Red and gave him more modern mechanics and all that shiz. Normal Samurott, we're going to put him in A tier. Normal Samurott's amazing. But his Hisuian form's so much better, I cannot put both, and I see no reason to put both of them in S tier when I really prefer Hisuian Samurott over normal Samurott. Mega Sceptile goes straight in the S tier. I am sorry, anyone. Actually, no, we're not going to put him in front of Ash Greninja or Mega Charizard. We'll put him there. He can go there. Mega Sceptile is also a great Mega Evolution, giving Sceptile a great double starters with a Dragon Grass type going for it. Plus, it's just a cool ass design that deserves more praise and more love. But so does the entire Sceptile line, in my personal opinion. And then we got normal Typhlosion. I know a certain someone will be upset if I don't put him in a certain position. Plus, I know for a fact he deserves S tier anyway. He goes into S tier mainly because of the fact he helped me beat the damn Johto League. Bloody hell. 12 hours. 12 hours of me going back into that place. Never. And of course I was only like 6 or 7, so I didn't think about bringing healing items or anything to assist with the Pokemon or whatnot. I just go in with my team, leveled up, re-leveled up after healing, and I go from the weakest Pokemon I had in my squad to the strongest in my squad. Typhlosion being my starter was always the strongest, leading to him coming in last and usually ending up getting curb stomped by Lance. But luckily enough, in the final round, I was able to at least keep 3 of my Pokemon with Lance, and I was able to weaken most of Lance's Pokemon to allow Typhlosion to finish them all off when he was thrown to the field to help assist with the win. Leading to me deeply caring for this Pokemon, because it was the first game I ever properly completed. Sorry, Pokemon Platinum, I lost you after I got lost in the first city with the Rock-type gym. Don't know wherever that went. I don't even think it's I don't even think it's at my home anymore. I think I lost it when I went somewhere. But overall, Typhlosion, S tier, it deserves it. It's a perfect Pokemon evolution line. It doesn't stray too far. It doesn't stray at all, from its previous evolutions. In fact, it just upgrades what makes the Cyndaquil line look awesome. Now, I do admit he's not the highest on the list, but overall, it's not really lists aren't really lists. I just kind of put them in these certain order for my personal taste and how I look at all these Pokemon. All of them are equal overall on S tier, in my personal opinion, but yes, this is just personally where I'd put them all, if I was ranking them all in each tier by themselves. Rillaboom, not... Oh yeah, that's a Mega form. No, it's bloody not. It's a Gigantamax form. And it's bloody lame. It's monkey with drum kit. It goes into B tier. It's not too boring, but it's also not too cool. And then we got... Okay, no. I'm not accidentally dropping Samurai in the wrong tier. Where I'm going to put you, boy. Hisuian Samurott's going straight into S tier. Reasons very being given. Plus, Samurott was the starter I chose for Legends Arceus, so that makes things even harder for me not to put him on in S tier. So he's going in S tier purely for the fact he was awesome and he was my starter in Hisui in Legends Arceus. Normal Decidueye is cool. He is still a dapper fellow, so the dapper fellow gets to go in the A tier. The gentleman who wishes to sip tea with you will now also assist you with its grass and ghost type moves, making him a very useful fighter. So he's sticking into A tier, in my opinion. Then we got the Mega Evolution of the Plague creature. Mega... Oh my god, I cannot remember his name. Torchic, Combustion. Oh my god, I legitimately can't remember his name. Torchic, Combustion, and... Alright, I've got to look this up now. I will not be happy unless I know for certain what its name is. Blaziken! That's it! I didn't even need to look at the name. I just finally remembered. Mega Blaziken. Far cooler looking, but the weird little flame, like scarf looking shit does not really appeal to my personally taste for the design. So you're going to go into A tier, like the rest of like these guys here. You've earned A tier at least. You're definitely higher up than your normal self. So be happy about that at least. And you are going into D. And I think everyone would know why I'm putting her in D. Or it in D. Mainly because the fact is, it was a lame start to begin with, and it just got more lame and lame. It didn't turn into some creepy looking sea monster like I hoped. It turned into a mermaid. Why a mermaid of all things? Very sad. Very sad. And then we got, Assassin Number Gigantamax. Sorble's final evolution in Gigantamax form. He's about to snipe someone. I'm going to put him in A tier. Actually, I'm going to put him in B. Once again, another Gigantamax starter from Gen 8 has been not the best. And then we got Superior. He goes A. He goes A. He goes A. Not too high on the A, but he definitely goes A. He's the only decent member of the Snivy line, in my opinion. He looks cool, and he actually looks like a dangerous Pokemon. Sceptile, you're going in S tier. Normal Sceptile gets S tier as well. It's simply because the fact is, Sceptile's cool, Mega Sceptile's cool. They're both around the same level of what I like about them, so they are not being put anywhere lower, normal or Mega Sceptile. Mega Venusaur is also going to S tier because Mega Venusaur looks bloody amazing as well. Plus, it's just Venusaur, best boy Venusaur, best starter Pokemon in Kanto, Bulbasaur, all the way, boys! Empoleon, you get A as well. No. Oh, yes, that's Empoleon. Yeah, the fucking... Ooh. Emboar. Emboar can go above Mega Blaziken. Because he may be a firefighting, but he is cool design. And I'm not going to blame the Pokemon that got stuck into the trend of the firefighting. I'm going to blame the curse starting with Blaziken. So Blaziken gets the blame. I'm not going to blame the other stars for this curse. Because they didn't start off the curse. They just continue on with the trend. And Weedcat's final evolution creeps me the hell out, so it's going in D. There's no other reason for why. It just creeps me the hell out. That evolution. So it goes into D. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Infernape, my boy, he goes S tier as well. He goes... he goes above Sam. Actually, yeah, he goes definitely above Skeledirge. I love Infernape. He's awesome. He's another perfect example of a starter Pokemon that does not fail in any of its evolutions. Perfect lineup all around. And I'm so happy to see it. And now we're going into the area where we're definitely not going to get an S from any of these last four. Rillaboom, he monkey with drum set. I don't care for monkey with drum set. Monkey with drum set goes into tier C. The soccer Pokemon, tier C. Actually, no, I'm going to put him in tier D purely because the fact of the matter is, he was a lame Pokemon. Sniper Lizard gets A tier. Sniper Lizard gets A tier purely because of the fact he actually looks cool in his final evolution. And its Gigantamax may look lame, but I'll give it to it. They actually went really unique design to make it look like he was sniping someone. So, he earned at least A tier. And then we got the Gigantamax of whatever the hell Skull Bunny's final evolution is. I cannot be bothered looking it up again. So, it will go into D tier purely out of the fact I despise this Pokemon. Because Skull Bunny looked really cute to begin with. And then it turned all the way into this soccer player. And I'm not happy with it whatsoever. Well, this is what I've decided on anyway. Thank you guys for watching. This was great fun for me. So, I'm happy to do more random tier lists like that whenever. I'll try to upload something in the next tomorrow or even the day after, whether I can think of something I can make that's simple like this stuff, but I can enjoy. But otherwise, if I don't upload then, that means I've forgotten about the channel again, and I am sorry anyone who actually wants to watch the channel. But I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Sayonara.